Across our planet, there are vast, untamed lands that serve as living museums of evolution, where the intricate balance of life is on display in its purest form. Among these, Africa and India stand out as two of the most ecologically diverse and biologically rich regions on Earth, each offering a unique tapestry of habitats and wildlife interactions. In Africa, the Serengeti's endless golden grasslands stretch to the horizon, forming one of the world's largest and most productive ecosystems. Here, the annual migration of over 1 million wildebeest, accompanied by hundreds of thousands of zebras and gazelles, creates a dynamic spectacle of movement and survival, driven by the search for fresh grazing and water. Beyond the Savanna, Africa's dense jungles and mighty rivers, such as the Congo and the Zambezi, support a mosaic of life. The Zambezi's journey culminates in the thunderous Victoria Falls, where the spray nourishes lush riverine forests, providing critical habitat for countless species. These landscapes are home to a staggering array of organisms, from the towering giraffe, whose elongated neck allows it to browse treetops unreachable to others, to the industrious dung beetle, which recycles nutrients and aerates the soil, playing a vital role in ecosystem health. In contrast, India's wild realms are defined by a patchwork of habitats, from dense deciduous forests and tangled mangroves to arid grasslands and winding river systems. The subcontinent's monsoon climate shapes these environments, creating seasonal rhythms that dictate animal behavior and plant growth. Deep within the forests of Gujarat lies Gir National Park, the last refuge of the Asiatic lion. These lions, smaller and more social than their African relatives, form tight-knit prides and have adapted to the dry teak and acacia woodlands, preying on sambar, chetal, and wild boar. India's topography is further enriched by the mist-shrouded Western Ghats and the Himalayas, which harbour endemic species found nowhere else. Vast wetlands, such as the Sundarbans, are shaped by tidal rivers and support the world's largest mangrove forests, providing sanctuary for rare aquatic and terrestrial life. Within these varied habitats, the Bengal tiger, an apex predator, moves silently through tall grasses, relying on camouflage and patience to ambush prey. The sloth bear, with its shaggy coat and long claws, specializes in extracting termites and ants, using a unique vacuuming technique to feed. The biodiversity across Africa and India is staggering, with each region supporting thousands of plant and animal species, many of which are endemic or critically endangered. This diversity is the result of millions of years of evolutionary adaptation to shifting climates, geological upheavals, and complex ecological interactions. Animals here have evolved remarkable strategies for survival. The cheetah, Africa's fastest land animal, relies on explosive speed and keen eyesight to hunt, while the elephant's trunk serves as a versatile tool for feeding, communication, and environmental manipulation. Each species is finely tuned to its niche. Lions possess retractable claws and powerful jaws for subduing prey. Elephants have complex social structures and long memories, and birds display specialized beaks for feeding on seeds, insects, or nectar, reflecting the diversity of available resources. Predators like lions and tigers are apex hunters, their behaviors shaped by the need to coordinate hunts, defend territories, and raise offspring in challenging environments. Their presence regulates prey populations, maintaining ecological balance. Herbivores, such as giraffes and rhinoceroses, have evolved unique feeding strategies and defensive behaviors. Giraffes use their height to access leaves beyond the reach of others, while rhinos rely on thick skin and formidable horns to deter predators. The daily lives of these animals are marked by dramatic events, river crossings fraught with danger, complex social interactions, and constant vigilance against threats. Cooperation within herds and family groups enhances survival, while competition for resources drives evolutionary innovation. As we explore these wild realms, we encounter some of the planet's most iconic species, each a symbol of evolutionary success and ecological importance. Observing their family structures reveals intricate social bonds, teaching behaviors and cooperative care of young, all of which are essential for the continuation of their species. From the cheetah's breathtaking acceleration to the rhinoceros's solitary patrols through tall grass, every animal's behavior is a response to the challenges and opportunities of its environment. The interconnectedness of these habitats forms a complex web of life, where the fate of one species can ripple through the entire ecosystem, influencing plant growth, water cycles, and the survival of countless other organisms. These wild realms are not only a source of wonder, but also a vital part of our planet's natural heritage. Their preservation is essential for maintaining global biodiversity, ecological stability, and the evolutionary processes that have shaped life for millennia. The lion, often called the king of the jungle, is perhaps the most famous of all the big cats. With a regal bearing and a commanding presence, lions have long captured the imagination of all who witness them in the wild. These powerful animals are the second largest cat species in the world, with adult males weighing up to 225 kilograms. Their muscular bodies, deep chests, and strong forelimbs are perfectly adapted for taking down large prey. A male lion is easily recognized by his magnificent mane, a thick collar of hair that frames his face. The mane not only serves as a visual signal of maturity and health, but also provides some protection during fights with rivals. The darkness and thickness of a mane can tell other lions a lot about his health and strength, making him more attractive to females and more intimidating to rivals. A darker mane often indicates higher testosterone levels and better nutrition. Lions are also known for their incredible roar, a sound so loud it can travel up to 5 miles across the Savanna. This thunderous call is used to communicate with pride members, warn off intruders, and mark territory boundaries. Unlike most other cats, lions are incredibly social animals. Their complex social structure is unique among big cats, with intricate relationships and clear hierarchies. They live in large family groups called prides, which can have anywhere from 3 to 40 members. The size of a pride often depends on the availability of food and water in their territory. A pride is usually made up of related females, their cubs, and a few adult males who are in charge of protecting the group. The males patrol the territory, fend off intruders, and defend the pride from rival coalitions. The lionesses work together as a team, which is a huge advantage. They are the primary hunters, using coordinated strategies and silent communication to outmaneuver their prey. A single lioness hunting on her own might not be very successful, but when they cooperate, they can take down large and powerful prey like buffalo and wildebeest. Their hunts often involve flanking maneuvers, ambushes, and sudden bursts of speed. This teamwork is the secret to their survival in the open plains where there is nowhere to hide. Lions rely on patience, stealth, and the element of surprise, often hunting at dusk or dawn when the light is low. Life in the pride is centered around raising the next generation. Cubs are born blind and helpless, hidden away in dense cover for the first few weeks of life. The lionesses share the responsibility of caring for the cubs, even nursing babies that are not their own. This communal care ensures that even if a mother is lost, her cubs have a chance to survive. This communal nursery gives the young lions a better chance of survival. Cubs learn essential skills through play, such as stalking, pouncing, and social bonding. However, life in a pride can also be brutal. Competition for food, dominance disputes, and the constant threat of takeover by rival males create a tense and sometimes violent environment. When new males challenge the resident leaders and take over a pride, they will often kill any young cubs. This act, known as infanticide, is a harsh but natural strategy to bring the females back into estrus. This ensures that the lionesses will be ready to mate again sooner, allowing the new males to pass on their own genes. The cycle of pride takeovers and cub mortality is a driving force in lion evolution. It is a harsh reality of nature, driven by the powerful instinct to continue their lineage. Only the strongest and most adaptable lions survive to adulthood. A special and rare type of lion lives far away from Africa, in a single forest in India. The Asiatic lion has evolved to thrive in a very different environment. This is the Asiatic lion, found only in Gir National Park. Unlike their African relatives, they inhabit dry, deciduous forests and scrubland, adapting their behavior to the dense undergrowth. They are slightly smaller than their African cousins, and the males have a shorter, sparser mane. Their elbows sport a distinctive fold of skin, a trait unique to this subspecies. They live in smaller prides and have adapted their hunting style to the forest, using the trees and bushes as cover to ambush their prey. Their diet includes deer, antelope, and wild boar, and they often hunt alone or in pairs. Once on the brink of extinction, with only about 20 individuals left, the Asiatic lion population has slowly recovered. Their survival is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of this remarkable species. The story of the lion, whether on the African plains or in the forests of India, is one of strength, cooperation, and adaptation. Every day, these majestic animals face new challenges, relying on their instincts, social bonds, and unique skills to survive in a world that is always changing. Deep within the lush forests and sprawling grasslands of Asia, the Bengal tiger reigns as the undisputed monarch of its domain. These tigers inhabit a diverse range of environments, from the mangrove swamps of the Sundarbans to the dense Saul forests and open grasslands of India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. Each habitat presents unique challenges, demanding remarkable adaptability from these apex predators. The Bengal tiger is the largest of all tiger subspecies, with adult males often exceeding 250 kilograms and stretching over 3 meters from nose to tail. Their muscular build and immense strength are matched only by their agility and stealth. Tigers are solitary by nature, fiercely territorial, and will patrol vast areas, sometimes up to 100 square kilometers, marking boundaries with scent and scratch marks. These territories are essential for their survival, ensuring access to prey and minimizing conflict with rivals. As ambush predators, tigers rely on a combination of patience, stealth, and explosive power. They use the dense undergrowth and tall grasses to conceal their approach, moving silently and often stalking their prey for hours. When the moment is right, a tiger will launch a sudden, powerful attack, capable of leaping over 8 meters in a single bound and delivering a bite force strong enough to crush bone. Despite their formidable abilities, hunting is a game of patience and precision. Success rates are low, only 1 or 2 kills out of every 10 attempts, forcing tigers to conserve energy and carefully select their targets, which range from deer and wild boar to the massive gaur. After a successful hunt, tigers must remain vigilant. Scavengers such as wild dogs, jackals, and even other tigers may attempt to steal their hard-earned meal. The solitary nature of the tiger means it must rely on its own strength and cunning to protect its food. In the same forests and grasslands, another master of stealth thrives, the leopard. Leopards are among the most adaptable of all big cats, inhabiting environments ranging from dense rainforests and arid savannas to rocky hills and mountainous terrain across Africa and Asia. Smaller than lions and tigers, leopards are nonetheless incredibly powerful for their size. Their coats are adorned with distinctive rosettes, providing exceptional camouflage that allows them to vanish into the dappled light of forests or the shadows of rocky outcrops. Leopards are solitary and elusive, hunting primarily at night. Their flexible ankle joints grant them extraordinary climbing abilities, enabling them to descend trees head first and rest high above the ground, safe from larger predators. Perhaps the leopard's most remarkable adaptation is its ability to haul heavy prey, sometimes weighing as much as 70 kilograms. high into the branches of a tree. This feat not only showcases their immense strength, but also serves as a crucial survival strategy. By storing their kills in trees, leopards protect their food from scavengers such as hyenas and lions, who are unable to follow them into the canopy. This allows the leopard to feed in relative peace for several days, maximizing the benefit of each hard-won meal. Leopards are opportunistic hunters, preying on a wide variety of animals, from small rodents and birds to antelope and young buffalo. Their patience and acute senses make them formidable ambush predators, capable of adapting their hunting techniques to suit the terrain and available prey. In regions where their ranges overlap, leopards and tigers may encounter one another. While direct conflict is rare, leopards will avoid tigers, often shifting their activity to different times or areas to reduce competition and risk. The leopard's adaptability, strength, and stealth have made it one of the most successful big cats on the planet, thriving in a vast array of habitats and coexisting with a diverse range of wildlife. Their ability to survive and flourish, even in the presence of larger predators, is a testament to their remarkable evolutionary success. On the vast, sun-drenched plains of Africa, survival is a relentless contest of speed, strategy, and adaptation. Here, two of the continent's most remarkable predators, cheetahs and African wild dogs, have evolved extraordinary abilities to thrive in this unforgiving environment. The cheetah, instantly recognizable by its slender build and striking black spots, is the undisputed champion of speed in the animal kingdom. Capable of reaching speeds up to 112 kilometers per hour, the cheetah can accelerate from 0 to nearly 100 kilometers per hour in just 3 seconds, faster than most sports cars. Its body is a masterpiece of evolutionary engineering, a lightweight frame, deep chest, and a long, flexible spine that acts like a spring, allowing the cheetah to stretch its body with each stride and cover up to 7 meters in a single bound. Unlike other cats, the cheetah's claws are only semi-retractable, functioning like cleats to grip the earth and provide maximum traction during high-speed chases. Its long, muscular tail acts as a counterbalance and rudder, enabling the cheetah to make lightning-fast turns to match the zigzagging escape attempts of its prey. Cheetahs are unique among big cats in their vocalizations. They cannot roar, but communicate with a range of sounds, including high-pitched chirps between mothers and cubs, and purrs when content. Their hunting strategy is built on stealth and explosive acceleration. Cheetahs use the cover of tall grass to stalk within 30 meters of their target before launching a breathtaking sprint. Unlike most large predators, cheetahs hunt primarily during the day, especially at dawn and dusk, to avoid direct competition with nocturnal hunters like lions and hyenas. Their distinctive black tear marks running from the eyes to the mouth are thought to reduce sun glare and enhance focus on distant prey, much like a natural pair of sunglasses. These marks are especially useful in the bright African sun, allowing cheetahs to spot and track prey with remarkable precision. A cheetah's chase is a dramatic, high-stakes burst of energy, rarely lasting more than 20 seconds or covering more than 500 meters. The intense exertion quickly overheats the cheetah's body, forcing it to abandon the pursuit if it cannot catch its prey swiftly. After a failed hunt, the cheetah must rest and recover, as repeated sprints can be life-threatening due to the risk of overheating and exhaustion. In stark contrast to the solitary cheetah, the African wild dog is the ultimate team player. These predators, also known as painted wolves, are built for endurance and cooperation. Their lean bodies, long legs, and large rounded ears are perfectly adapted for long-distance running and acute hearing, while their mottled coats provide camouflage in the dappled light of the savanna. Wild dogs live in highly organized packs, often numbering between 6 and 20 individuals, though some packs can be even larger. Each member has a role, from hunters to caregivers, and the pack's cohesion is vital to its survival. Their hunting method is a masterclass in endurance and teamwork. Wild dogs rely on coordinated chases, using relay tactics to exhaust their prey over distances of several kilometers. They can maintain speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour for extended periods, far outlasting most animals on the plains. Communication is constant during the hunt. Wild dogs use a complex system of high-pitched twitters, yips, and whines to coordinate movements, signal directions, and maintain contact across the landscape. The social bonds within a pack are exceptionally strong. Wild dogs are known for their affectionate interactions, greeting each other with excited body language and vocalizations, reinforcing unity and cooperation. After a hunt, the entire pack participates in feeding, with adults regurgitating meat for pups, the sick, and the elderly. This selfless care ensures the survival of even the weakest members, a rare trait among large predators. Pups are the heart of the pack, and all adults contribute to their upbringing from feeding to protection, creating a true sense of community. Decision-making in wild dog packs is democratic and fascinating. Before a hunt, the pack gathers in a circle, engaging in ritualized greetings and a unique behavior known as the Parliament of Sneezes. Scientists have discovered that the number of sneezes can determine whether the pack sets out to hunt, with more sneezes indicating a consensus to begin the chase. This remarkable voting system ensures that the majority's will is respected, highlighting the wild dog's complex social intelligence. Both cheetahs and wild dogs play crucial ecological roles. Cheetahs help control populations of fast-moving herbivores, while wild dogs regulate numbers of medium-sized prey and remove weak or diseased animals, maintaining the health of the ecosystem. Their presence is a testament to the intricate balance of Africa's wild heart, where speed, cooperation, and adaptation are the keys to survival. Spotted hyenas are often misunderstood, frequently depicted as mere scavengers. In reality, they are among Africa's most intelligent and adaptable predators, equipped with remarkable physical and behavioral adaptations that ensure their survival in the harsh savanna. Hyenas live in large, highly organized social groups known as clans, which can number up to 80 individuals. These clans are not just gatherings, but intricate societies with clear rules and roles. Unlike most mammalian societies, hyena clans are matriarchal. The dominant alpha female leads the group, making critical decisions and maintaining order. Female hyenas are not only larger and more muscular than males, but also more assertive. Their elevated status is reinforced by both physical strength and complex social behaviors. Within the clan, social bonds are maintained through elaborate greeting ceremonies, grooming, and vocal communication. Each individual knows its place in the hierarchy, and relationships are constantly negotiated through subtle cues and displays. While hyenas are famous for scavenging, this reputation only tells part of their story. Their ability to consume nearly every part of a carcass, including bone and hide, makes them essential for recycling nutrients and preventing disease outbreaks in the ecosystem. Yet hyenas are also highly skilled hunters. Working together in coordinated groups, they can bring down large prey such as wildebeest and zebra, using endurance and teamwork to outlast and overpower their targets. Their jaws are among the most powerful in the animal kingdom, capable of exerting enough force to shatter thick bones. This adaptation allows them to access nutritious marrow that few other predators can reach. During hunts, hyenas rely on stamina and cooperation. They can pursue prey over long distances, communicating with each other through vocalizations and body language to coordinate their efforts. Their hunting strategies are sophisticated, often involving flanking maneuvers and strategic positioning, rivaling the tactics of lions and other top predators. Communication is at the heart of hyena society. They use a rich repertoire of sounds, postures, and even scent markings to convey information and maintain social cohesion. The iconic whooping call of the hyena can travel for several kilometers, serving as a rallying cry to gather clan members or warn off intruders. These long-distance calls help keep the clan united across vast territories, and also signal their presence to rival groups, reducing the risk of direct conflict. Hyenas also produce a variety of other sounds, including the famous giggle. This high-pitched vocalization is not laughter, but a signal of excitement, nervousness, or submission, especially during intense social interactions. During feeding frenzies, these vocalizations intensify, reflecting the tension and competition as individuals jostle for access to food. Hyenas share their territory with lions, their most formidable rivals. Both species compete fiercely for food and dominance on the savanna. Encounters between lions and hyenas are dramatic and unpredictable, with each side testing the other's strength and resolve. Lions often use their size and power to steal kills from hyenas, forcing them to retreat and wait for another opportunity. However, when hyenas gather in sufficient numbers, they can overwhelm even a lion, reclaiming their hard-earned meal through sheer determination and teamwork. This ongoing rivalry is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the hyena, a species whose complex society, hunting prowess, and unique adaptations have secured its place as one of Africa's most successful and fascinating predators. Beyond the iconic big cats, the wilds of Africa and India are shaped by some of the largest and most awe-inspiring land animals on Earth. These giants, rhinoceroses, hippopotamuses, and giraffes, are not only impressive in size, but also in the vital roles they play within their ecosystems. The Indian rhinoceros, for example, is a living fortress. Its thick, plate-like skin, sometimes caked with mud for extra protection and to keep cool, can be up to 1.5 inches thick. This natural armor shields it from most predators, and even from the bites of insects. Rhinos are mostly solitary, except for mothers with calves or occasional loose groups at waterholes. They spend much of their day grazing on tall grasses, using their prehensile upper lip to grasp and pull vegetation. Weighing up to 2,500 kilograms, the Indian rhino is a powerful herbivore. Its single formidable horn is used for defense, dominance displays, and digging for water or breaking branches. Rhinos also mark their territory with dung piles, which serve as important communication hubs for other rhinos. Despite their massive size, rhinos can charge at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour when threatened. Calves stay close to their mothers for protection, learning the ways of the grasslands from a young age. The hippopotamus, another colossal herbivore, splits its life between land and water. By day, hippos remain submerged in rivers and lakes, their eyes and nostrils perfectly positioned atop their heads to breathe and watch for danger, while mostly hidden. Hippos are highly social, gathering in pods that can number from a handful to over 30 individuals. Dominant males fiercely defend their stretches of riverbank, while females and young cluster together for safety. Although herbivorous, hippos are among Africa's most dangerous animals. Their aggression is legendary, especially when defending territory or calves. They use their massive jaws in threat displays, opening them up to 150 degrees to reveal enormous, razor-sharp canines. These canines, which can reach up to 20 inches in length, are used in fierce battles with rivals and to ward off predators. Hippos are known to chase away crocodiles and even lions that venture too close to their young or territory. At night, hippos leave the safety of water to graze on land, traveling up to 10 kilometers in search of fresh grass. Their nightly foraging shapes the riverbanks and grasslands, creating pathways used by other animals. Towering above all other land animals is the giraffe, the world's tallest mammal. Giraffes inhabit open savannas and woodlands where their height gives them a unique advantage. With necks that can reach over 2 meters long, giraffes browse on leaves and shoots from the tops of trees, especially acacias. Males sometimes engage in necking battles, swinging their heads like hammers to establish dominance. Drinking is a challenge for giraffes. To reach water, they must splay their legs and bend awkwardly, making them vulnerable to predators. Their massive 2-foot-long heart and specialized blood vessels prevent fainting from sudden changes in blood pressure. Their long prehensile tongues, nearly 1/2 meter in length, are tough and dexterous, allowing giraffes to strip leaves from between sharp thorns with remarkable precision. Each of these giants is perfectly adapted to its environment. Rhinos thrive in grasslands and floodplains, hippos in rivers and lakes, and giraffes in open woodlands and savannas. Their presence shapes the very landscapes they inhabit. Rhinos act as ecosystem engineers, dispersing seeds through their dung and trampling dense vegetation, which creates clearings for new plants to grow and provides habitat for smaller animals. Hippos fertilize rivers and lakes with their nutrient-rich waste, supporting thriving populations of fish and aquatic plants. Their movements stir up the riverbed, increasing oxygen levels and benefiting countless aquatic species. Giraffes, by browsing on treetops, help control tree growth and open up the canopy, allowing sunlight to reach the ground. This encourages the growth of grasses and shrubs, supporting a diverse web of life. The continued survival of these magnificent megafauna is a testament to the health of their habitats. Their behaviors, interactions, and ecological roles are essential for maintaining the balance and diversity of the wild places they call home. In the rivers and wetlands of Africa and India, a formidable and ancient predator lies in wait just beneath the surface, the crocodile. These reptiles have survived for over 200 million years, adapting to a wide range of aquatic environments, from fast-flowing rivers to still, murky swamps. The Nile crocodile, found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, is a master of patience and stealth. Its olive-green armored body blends seamlessly with the muddy waters, allowing it to approach prey undetected. In India, the mugger crocodile fills a similar ecological niche, thriving in lakes, marshes, and slow-moving rivers. Crocodiles can reach lengths of up to 20 feet and weigh over 1,000 kilograms. Their jaws, lined with conical teeth, deliver a crushing force of up to 3,700 psi, enough to shatter bone and immobilize even the largest prey. With eyes and nostrils positioned on top of their heads, crocodiles can remain almost completely submerged, watching and waiting for hours. Their ability to hold their breath for up to an hour makes them exceptional ambush predators. When an unsuspecting animal approaches the water's edge, the crocodile explodes from the depths with astonishing speed, using its muscular tail to propel itself forward and seize its victim. Once it has a firm grip, the crocodile employs the infamous death roll, a violent spinning maneuver that tears flesh and disorients prey, making escape nearly impossible. This technique allows crocodiles to dismember large animals, from antelope to fish, and even other predators, ensuring they can consume their meal in manageable pieces. As apex predators, crocodiles have few natural enemies. They dominate their aquatic habitats, competing with other large carnivores such as lions and leopards only at the water's edge. Their diet is highly varied, including fish, birds, mammals, and carrion. By scavenging on carcasses, crocodiles help prevent the spread of disease and maintain the health of their ecosystems. Crocodiles are also skilled survivors, able to go months without food during dry seasons. Their thick, scaly skin protects them from injury and dehydration, while their cold-blooded metabolism allows them to conserve energy. Deep in the forests of India, a very different survivor roams, the sloth bear. Unlike its aquatic counterpart, the sloth bear is adapted to life on land, thriving in tropical forests, grasslands, and scrublands. The sloth bear's shaggy black coat and pale muzzle set it apart from other bears. It is primarily nocturnal, foraging at night to avoid the heat and competition with larger predators like tigers and leopards. Specializing in insects, the sloth bear's survival strategy revolves around its ability to locate and extract termites and ants from their nests. a food source that few other large mammals can exploit. Its long, curved claws are perfectly designed for digging, while its flexible snout and mobile lips help it reach deep into insect mounds. Uniquely, the sloth bear lacks upper front incisors, creating a gap that allows it to suck up insects efficiently, producing a distinctive slurping sound that echoes through the forest. To avoid inhaling dust while feeding, the sloth bear can voluntarily close its nostrils, a rare adaptation among mammals. Its thick, shaggy coat protects it from insect bites and the harsh undergrowth, while its solitary nature reduces competition for food. Though insects are its mainstay, the sloth bear's diet is flexible. It supplements with fruits, flowers, and honey, taking advantage of seasonal abundance. Despite its name, the sloth bear is agile and can be fiercely protective, especially when defending its cubs from predators like tigers, leopards, and even packs of wild dogs. By consuming vast quantities of termites and ants, the sloth bear helps regulate insect populations, preventing overpopulation and supporting the health of the forest ecosystem. The sloth bear's remarkable adaptations and unique ecological role make it a vital part of India's wild landscapes, a testament to the power of evolution and the diversity of survival strategies in the animal kingdom. In the wild, no animal is truly alone. Every living creature, from the smallest insect to the largest mammal, is woven into a vast and intricate tapestry of life. Each species is part of a dynamic network of relationships where survival depends not only on individual strength or cunning, but on the ability to navigate a world of constant interaction. Predators, like lions, hyenas, leopards, and wild dogs, often find themselves in direct competition, vying for the same prey and territory. A single kill can set off a chain reaction. Wild dogs may bring down an antelope, only to have their meal stolen by a clan of hyenas. Moments later, a pride of lions might arrive, scattering the hyenas and claiming the prize for themselves. This constant struggle for food shapes not just the behavior of each species, but the very structure of the ecosystem. Yet, the wild is not defined by conflict alone. In the open savanna, herds of zebras, wildebeest, and antelope graze side by side, their sheer numbers offering safety in unity. These mixed herds benefit from many eyes watching for danger, and their movements can confuse predators, making it harder for a hunter to single out a target. Some relationships go even deeper. The oxpecker bird, for example, forms a close partnership with large mammals like rhinos, giraffes, and buffalo. Perched atop their hosts, the birds feed on ticks and parasites, providing relief to the animals while securing a steady meal for themselves. But the oxpecker's role doesn't end there. With sharp eyes and a piercing call, these birds act as sentinels, screeching loudly at the first sign of danger. Their warning gives their massive hosts precious seconds to react to lurking predators. This is a classic example of symbiosis, a relationship where both species benefit. Such partnerships are found throughout the wild, each one a testament to the power of cooperation in the struggle for survival. Every animal, whether predator or prey, plays a unique role in maintaining the balance of their environment. Cheetahs and tigers, for instance, help regulate herbivore populations, ensuring that no single species overwhelms the landscape. By targeting the weak, sick, or old, predators keep prey herds healthy and strong. This natural selection prevents overgrazing, which could devastate the grasslands and threaten the survival of countless other species. Even after the hunt, the cycle continues. Scavengers, like hyenas and vultures, move in to clean up the remains, recycling nutrients back into the ecosystem and preventing the spread of disease. The largest animals, like elephants, shape the very landscape. Their massive bodies carve paths through dense forests, opening up new routes for smaller creatures. Their dung, rich with seeds, helps new plants take root, fostering the next generation of trees and shrubs. Meanwhile, pollinators such as bees and butterflies ensure the survival of flowering plants, which in turn provide food for birds, monkeys, and countless other animals. Each link in this chain is vital, supporting the next in a never-ending cycle of life. When even a single species disappears, the effects can ripple outward, disrupting the delicate balance that sustains the entire ecosystem. The wild is a place of constant adaptation, where every animal, plant, and insect is both a survivor and a contributor to the greater whole. In this intricate web of life, coexistence is not just a strategy, it is the very foundation of survival. The harmony and tension between species create a living masterpiece, one that is as fragile as it is magnificent. Across the vast savannas of Africa and the dense jungles of India, some of the world's most iconic animals, lions, elephants, tigers, and rhinos, face a future shaped by unprecedented challenges. Their survival is not only a testament to the resilience of nature, but also a reflection of our commitment to safeguarding the planet's most precious treasures. Climate change stands as one of the most formidable threats to wildlife. In sub-Saharan Africa, rising temperatures, now increasing at twice the global average, have led to prolonged droughts and unpredictable rainfall. Waterholes dry up, grasslands wither, and the delicate balance of life is disrupted. For migratory herds of wildebeest and zebra, the search for water and fresh grazing becomes a perilous journey. As resources dwindle, these animals must travel farther, risking exhaustion and predation. Predators, too, are affected. Lions and cheetahs must adapt their hunting strategies as prey becomes scarce and more elusive. The entire ecosystem feels the impact. The timing of plant blooms shifts, affecting the availability of food for herbivores and, in turn, the predators that rely on them. Even the smallest changes in climate can ripple through the food web, making survival a daily challenge for countless species. Habitat loss is another grave concern. Expanding agriculture, logging, and infrastructure development carve up once continuous wilderness into isolated fragments. Elephants, tigers, and other wide-ranging animals find their territories shrinking, forcing them into closer contact with other species and increasing competition for limited resources. Fragmented habitats also hinder natural behaviors. Animals struggle to find mates, leading to reduced genetic diversity and greater vulnerability to disease. Isolated populations are less able to adapt to environmental changes, putting entire species at risk of extinction. Poaching and illegal wildlife trade further threaten these magnificent creatures. Despite international bans, demand for ivory, rhino horn, and tiger parts persists, driving ruthless hunting that pushes species ever closer to the brink. The loss of even a few individuals can have devastating effects on already fragile populations. Yet, there is hope. Across Africa and India, vast protected reserves have been established, providing safe havens where wildlife can thrive. In these sanctuaries, lions patrol their territories, elephants migrate along ancient routes, and tigers reclaim forests once lost to them. Conservation efforts are increasingly guided by science and technology. Camera traps, satellite collars, and genetic studies help researchers monitor animal movements, understand behaviors, and identify critical habitats. These insights inform strategies to restore ecosystems and reconnect fragmented landscapes. Focused conservation projects have achieved remarkable successes. In India, the Asiatic lion and Bengal tiger have rebounded from the edge of extinction, thanks to dedicated habitat restoration and anti-poaching patrols. In Africa, the creation of transfrontier conservation areas allows animals to move freely across borders, supporting healthy populations and genetic diversity. Protecting these animals is about more than saving individual species. Large mammals like elephants and lions play vital ecological roles. Elephants shape landscapes by dispersing seeds and creating waterholes, while predators regulate prey populations, maintaining the balance of entire ecosystems. Healthy wild habitats also benefit the planet as a whole. Forests and grasslands act as carbon sinks, regulate water cycles, and preserve biodiversity. By protecting these realms, we help stabilize the climate and ensure the continued functioning of Earth's life support systems. The future of our planet's treasures depends on sustained, science-based conservation and a global commitment to preserving the wild. By valuing the intricate web of life and recognizing the ecological importance of every species, we can build a world where lions, tigers, elephants, and countless others continue to roam free, ensuring a legacy of wonder and abundance for generations to come. When the sun sets and darkness blankets the wild landscapes of Africa and India, a new realm awakens, a world ruled by the elusive nocturnal predators. In these shadowy hours, survival depends on silence, patience, and senses fine-tuned to the faintest whisper of movement. The African night comes alive with the haunting calls of spotted hyenas. Masters of teamwork, hyenas use their acute hearing to detect the distant sounds of prey, coordinating silently in the dark to outmaneuver both rivals and quarry. Their powerful jaws enable them to consume nearly every part of their catch, recycling nutrients and cleaning the savanna of remains that might otherwise attract disease. In the forests of India, the stealthy leopard glides through the undergrowth. Its rosette-patterned coat, scarcely visible under moonlight, offers perfect camouflage. With eyes adapted to low light, leopards can spot the twitch of a tail or the flicker of an ear from astonishing distances. They stalk with calculated precision, striking from the shadows and dragging their prey into the safety of the trees, safe from scavengers and rival predators. Owls, the silent hunters of the night, soar above both continents. Their feathers are specially structured to muffle the sound of flight, allowing them to ambush rodents and small mammals with uncanny accuracy. The barn owl's heart-shaped face acts like a satellite dish, channeling the faintest rustle directly to its sensitive ears. Meanwhile, civets and genets prowl the undergrowth, their elongated bodies and sharp claws perfect for climbing, digging, and pouncing on insects or small vertebrates. Their flexible diets help control insect populations and disperse seeds, contributing to the health of the ecosystem. Back on the African plains, the serval cat relies on its oversized ears to detect the movement of rodents beneath the grass. With a lightning-fast leap, it pounces with pinpoint accuracy, often hunting by sound alone. These nocturnal predators play vital roles in maintaining ecological balance. By controlling populations of prey species, they prevent overgrazing and disease outbreaks. Their selective hunting shapes the behavior and distribution of other animals, driving the evolution of cunning survival strategies among both predator and prey. As dawn approaches, these masters of the night retreat to their hidden lairs, leaving only the faintest traces of their passing. Their secret lives are essential threads in the intricate tapestry of the wild, reminding us that even in darkness, every creature has a purpose in the circle of life. In the untamed wilds of Africa and India, survival often depends on the ability to remain unseen. Camouflage, the ancient art of blending in, has evolved into one of nature's most brilliant survival strategies. Across grasslands, forests, and riverbanks, creatures from tiny insects to mighty mammals use camouflage to hunt, hide, and thrive. On the sun-dappled savanna, the tawny coats of lions and cheetahs merge seamlessly with the tall golden grasses. This natural coloring allows them to creep within striking distance of prey, unseen until it's too late. Even their cubs are born with faint spots, providing extra cover during their vulnerable early days. In the dense forests of India, sambar deer and chital fawns sport dappled coats that mirror the shifting patterns of sunlight on the forest floor. These markings break up their outlines, making it difficult for predators to single them out. Similarly, the Indian stick insect transforms itself into a living twig, hanging motionless among branches to avoid the sharp eyes of hungry birds. Reptiles, too, are masters of disguise. The African leaf-tailed gecko clings to tree bark, its mottled skin perfectly matching the rough texture and color of its perch. Some frogs and snakes can even change their color to blend with moss, leaves, or rocks, vanishing from sight in an instant. Among birds, the nightjar is a true illusionist. Its plumage mimics the patterns of dead leaves and bark, allowing it to nest on the ground undisturbed by predators. In wetlands, crocodiles submerge themselves with only their eyes and nostrils exposed, their mottled scales echoing the ripples and shadows of the water's surface. Camouflage isn't just for predators or prey, it's for survival itself. The African chameleon takes adaptation a step further, shifting its color to match changing backgrounds, communicate with rivals, or express emotion. Meanwhile, the Indian leopard's rosettes and the African serval's spots provide both concealment from larger predators and stealth for stalking smaller animals. Through the art of camouflage, these animals become living shadows, hidden in plain sight, shaping the rhythms of hunt and escape. In a world where being seen can mean the difference between life and death, every pattern, color, and texture tells a story of adaptation, ingenuity, and the relentless drive to survive. Across the wild heartlands of Africa and India, a timeless spectacle unfolds, a phenomenon as old as the continents themselves. The Great Migrations are living rivers of life, where millions of animals traverse vast landscapes in search of food, water, and safety. These epic journeys are not merely acts of movement, but intricate dances of survival, shaped by the ebb and flow of the seasons. On the sweeping plains of East Africa, the annual migration of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles is one of nature's grandest displays. Over 1.5 million wildebeest, accompanied by hundreds of thousands of zebras and antelopes, embark on a relentless journey following the rains. Driven by the promise of fresh grazing, these herds travel in a massive, thundering procession that stretches as far as the eye can see. Along the way, they must cross perilous rivers where crocodiles lurk and face predators like lions, hyenas, and cheetahs that shadow their every step. The migration is a test of endurance and instinct. Calves are born on the move, and the young must quickly find their footing, learning to keep pace with the herd or risk being left behind. Dust storms, exhaustion, and treacherous currents claim countless lives, but those who survive help sustain the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Their grazing rejuvenates the grasslands, and their movements fertilize the soil, ensuring the land remains fertile for generations to come. In India, the rhythms of migration play out on a different stage. Here, the great movements are subtler but equally vital. Herds of blackbuck and chinkara antelope roam the arid plains, following the monsoon rains to new pastures. Elephants, too, journey along ancient corridors, their roots etched into memory by generations before them. These gentle giants travel between forests and grasslands, guided by the promise of water and the safety of familiar terrain. Along their paths they shape the land, opening up clearings, dispersing seeds, and creating habitats for countless other species. Migratory birds add another layer to this symphony of movement. From the flamingos that paint India's wetlands pink to the storks and cranes that soar above Africa's savannas, these feathered travelers connect continents and climates, carrying nutrients, pollens, and life itself across vast distances. Yet these migrations are fraught with challenges. Shrinking habitats, human encroachment, and climate change threaten the ancient roots and the delicate timing that these animals depend on. Fences, roads, and settlements can block the way, turning once safe corridors into perilous obstacles. Despite these trials, the great migrations endure, a testament to the resilience of life and the interconnectedness of all living things. Each journey leaves an indelible mark on the land, shaping not just the destinies of the travelers, but the future of the wild realms they call home. In following the footsteps of millions, we glimpse the pulse of the planet itself, restless, ever-moving, and eternally wild. Beneath the towering giants of the savanna and the dense canopies of the jungle, a hidden world thrives, a universe of insects quietly orchestrating the rhythms of life. Though often overlooked, These tiny creatures are the unsung architects of wild ecosystems across Africa and India, their influence woven into every aspect of the natural world. In the early morning light, swarms of bees emerge, setting out on their daily mission. Their delicate wings carry them from flower to flower, collecting nectar and, in the process, transferring pollen. This vital act of pollination ensures the survival of countless plant species, from the acacias of the African plains to the blossoming trees of Indian forests. Without these tireless workers, fruiting plants would dwindle, and the rich diversity of the wild would fade. But insects are more than just pollinators. Deep within the leaf litter and beneath the soil, armies of ants and beetles toil around the clock. These expert decomposers break down fallen leaves, dead wood, and animal remains, transforming them into nutrients that feed new life. Termites, in particular, are master engineers, constructing vast underground colonies and recycling organic matter on a colossal scale. Their constant activity aerates the soil, allowing roots to breathe and seeds to sprout. In the intricate web of food chains, insects form the foundation. Grasshoppers and caterpillars graze on fresh foliage, while spiders and praying mantises lie in ambush, poised to strike. For birds, reptiles, amphibians, and even large mammals, insects provide an essential source of protein. Dragonflies patrol the wetlands, keeping mosquito populations in check, while dung beetles roll and bury waste, preventing disease and enriching the earth. Every insect, no matter how small, plays a part in maintaining the balance of the wild. Their collective actions sustain the forests, grasslands, and wetlands, ensuring that nutrients cycle, plants reproduce, and predators find prey. When viewed through the lens of the insect world, the wild realms of Africa and India reveal a tapestry of interdependence, every thread essential, every life connected. In the end, it is the smallest creatures that keep the greatest kingdoms alive. Their silent labors, hidden beneath leaves and within the soil, are the heartbeat of the wild, a testament to the power of nature's most humble architects. Across the vast landscapes of Africa and India, water is more than a resource. It is the lifeblood that shapes every creature's existence. In realms where rivers run dry and rains are fleeting, survival depends on remarkable adaptations and relentless ingenuity. During the dry season, the sun scorches the earth, shrinking rivers to mere trickles and transforming once lush watering holes into cracked basins. Here, competition intensifies. Elephants, with their keen sense of smell, detect underground streams and dig deep wells, creating vital oases that benefit countless other species. Herds of antelope and zebra travel for miles, guided by memory and instinct, converging at the last remaining pools. Some, like the desert-adapted oryx, have mastered the art of water conservation. Their bodies are designed to minimize water loss. They sweat little, tolerate high body temperatures, and extract moisture from the plants they eat. In the forests, sloth bears dig for juicy roots, while leopards carefully time their visits to waterholes, avoiding larger rivals. Crocodiles, masters of patience, bury themselves in mud to escape the searing heat, conserving both water and energy until the rains return. Hippos, by day, remain submerged in shallow pools, their skin secreting a natural sunscreen to prevent dehydration. Even the tiniest creatures, like dung beetles, synchronize their life cycles with the rhythm of the rain, emerging only when moisture is plentiful. Competition for water can spark tense encounters. At the edge of a dwindling pond, herds jostle for access, and predators lurk nearby, knowing thirst can dull the senses of prey. Yet the struggle for water also forges unlikely alliances. Flocks of birds gather on the backs of buffalo, feeding on parasites as the giants wade in to drink. Each species, from the towering giraffe to the smallest insect, is shaped by the quest for water. Their adaptations are a testament to nature's resilience, a constant balancing act in a world where every drop counts. In the wild, water is survival, and those who master its secrets endure the harshest trials, ensuring the cycle of life continues, season after season.